At this year's staging of CanEx, we're going to, bring the industry together. We've been working extraordinarily hard to reach out to all the different sectors of it. The farmers, the licensed producers, the regulators, policymakers. All different aspects of, the industry that we really think need to be a part of this conversation. So folks can come and they can learn about the industry. They can learn about the challenges, the opportunities. They can really understand that this is something that can transform Jamaica and transform Jamaican lives, not just in terms of the quality of health that's available to them, but the economic benefits. And to understand that and to really start to pursue it, you need to be able to really grasp the different facets of what makes this industry tick. The highlights this year, I think just the opportunity to bring everybody back together, just the opportunity to get that dynamic energy of why we're doing this. There've been some real challenges in this industry in the past couple of years. And so the mere fact that we be able to be in a room together, to talk through what some of the challenges are, to look at where some of the different paths that we need to pursue are, that's a massive highlight. But on top of that, just with everything that's happened in the last few years, the fact that we have 4 women as our keynotes, we're proud of that. It wasn't, to be very frank, it wasn't deliberate. It just was, this would be a great keynote. And then when we landed there, we realized that we had 4 incredible human beings who are very representative of different aspects of this industry, who are incredibly successful, have accomplished a great deal. And we get to bring them here to Jamaica to share their expertise, their experience, and help to really sort of support this industry going forward. So that's one of the things we're very, very proud of. And in addition to that, we have our golf tournament this year. It's the first time we're having that. Just to inject a little bit more sort of a dynamic feel to it. We're looking forward to our High Vibes event on the Thursday night. We moved that from the Saturday in the past. And we've put our Eyes Wide Shut All White Party on the Saturday. So it's a real mix of expertise, education, networking, and good fun, if you will. The way we're doing that, we're very excited about, is we've partnered with a team out of LA, and they're coming in to shoot a documentary about cannabis, the history of cannabis, both in terms of its indigenous use, its cultural relevance, all the way through to its modern day medical applications and science applications. And we want to base that around what happens here in Jamaica. Jamaica hits way above its proverbial weight class in terms of this industry globally. Jamaica's 3 million people, and yet as more and more countries legalize, everyone knows Jamaican ganja. Everybody knows Jamaican cannabis. Everybody knows the Jamaican cultural icons of Peter Tosh and Bob Marley, and they associate it with cannabis. And so we want to take that whole journey that represents all the different facets around the world. And we're excited about this documentary because it's going to allow not just to tell a story that needs to be told still, to help destigmatize cannabis, to raise the education levels, the understanding levels, but also do it from what I believe is the epicenter of cannabis in so many ways. The Rastafari and the indigenous folks have come to, they help to keep it on the map. They help to make people want to try it. They spoke about the therapeutic benefits, the holistic healing, and those are the things that we want to make sure come across clearly in this documentary. So it's a great opportunity for us in terms of CanEx. Obviously, it's a huge platform that we're going to be able to take our message to. But more than that, it brings a sharp focus on Jamaica and takes a very global conversation and places it right here in what you might call the heart center of the industry, from my perspective. And I'm a Caribbean person, so maybe I'm biased, but that we're looking forward to that project considerably. Yeah, so in addition to your typical panels, we're also excited to incorporate NFTs and crypto into what we're discussing. So it's a wonderful platform for looking at value exchange and payment processing, brand building, and we have a fantastic crew out of India who do this on a regular, and out of California coming in to shepherd this. I mean, Bushman is going to be launching his NFT at CanEx this year. Yardcore is going to be participating on a cannabis and entertainment panel. Gramps Morgan from Morgan Heritage, he's also going to be speaking on an NFT panel. Why? Because again, they're pioneers in that space from a reggae music perspective. And these are the things that we're not seeing sometimes because the old proverbial forest for the trees perspective. But these are opportunities that are very real for Jamaica. You know, cannabis is a platform, there's all these ancillary benefits around it that we can amplify and leverage. And that's what we really want to bring to the fore. Because crypto is something, NFTs are something that, it's the way of the future. And if we can anchor that around Jamaica and anchor that around cannabis, then again, Jamaica has this wonderful opportunity to hit way above its pay grade, have a significant impact globally. And if we can help to facilitate that just by presenting the information and presenting the opportunity and opening up a prospective entrepreneur's eyes to see, I know what I can do with that, then we've done our job at CanEx. And that's what we want to continue to do, is really sort of, incubate, if you will, or foster or facilitate the understanding, the knowledge, and the opportunity, and then people can take it from there. You want to have a world-class conference, you want to have excellent content, but you also want to have it be memorable. And you can't do something like this in the Caribbean and omit elements of it that make us special. And so that's what we wanted to incorporate into CanEx. So, this year we have our welcome parties at the Johnny Cash home, which people love, which they should. We've been doing it there every year since we started. And then we have, on Thursday night, we have a high vibes party, which will be, much more of a rootsy type of vibe. People come from the States, people who are here. We get to, enjoy Jamaica, free up Jamaica, be in a space where we can all consume what we want to consume and just have a good time. Really put the culture on show that night. And I don't mean with some sort of cultural, performances. I mean elements of like drumming and, yes, a DJ sound system and all of that, but really just make it a very vibesy kind of chill night. So that's on Thursday. And then Saturday, we're going to have our golf tournament, as I mentioned, but we're going to have our eyes wide shut. And we're looking forward to having Yardcore who's going to perform and Bushman who's going to perform. So, we have DJs coming. It's going to be fun. It's an all-white party, which we've done many, many times. We've had, all sorts of different celebrities at it. It's been a good time. I think people have come to appreciate Eyes Wide Shut. And for me, it's just great to be able to bring these two things together. Something we built in Ocean Style that has so much relevance and interest. People like to get dressed up. They like to have great cocktails and, just have a great time. So for us, we wanted to make sure that we were taking the wonderful natural elements that we had here in Jamaica. A home to talk about cannabis, even a home to talk about psychedelics, which is coming on stream big time in Jamaica. Mushrooms are growing and gaining in popularity. And the truth is, again, it's a plant medicine that is so healing for people. So we're happy to be able to showcase and educate folks around that, provide opportunities for them. But again, bring it all home in an environment where you're experiencing the best of the Caribbean, the ocean, the people, the music, and the energy, just that natural vibe that we have that people don't have anywhere else in the world. So these are the pieces that make CanEx different, and I think pretty unique, and at the end of the day, very memorable.